In a world overflowing with noise but starving for truth, these are the stories that actually matter. Today we're stepping into the lives of Asia's most fearless LGBTQ+ icons. Artists, actors, and creators who broke traditions, shattered expectations, and chose authenticity in places where silence was the safer choice. Before we begin, hit subscribe, stay close, and let's take this journey together. One filled with courage, heart, and the kind of honesty the world needs now more than ever. In the world of Asian entertainment, few stories touch the hearts of listeners like Bain's. To the public, he is the perfect K-pop idol. His angular features, his natural charm, his beauty that makes cameras follow him like light chasing a star. But behind the glitz is a young man trapped in a life built on silence. In an industry where perfection is scripted and emotions are rehearsed, Bain carries a truth he has never been allowed to speak. That changed on a warm night in Los Angeles, 2025. During his sold-out concert with thousands of fans lighting up the stadium like a sea of galaxies, Bain finally stopped running. His voice trembled, but his eyes did not. He announced to the world that he was gay. For a moment, the room stopped and then erupted in applause, in tears, in a wave of relief from people who had waited their entire lives to see someone like him stand. Fans sobbed in front of their banners. Young LGBT viewers later said, "I feel less alone now." And Bain, once just a rising idol, became a symbol of daring in a world that often demands you stay hidden. His rise hasn't slowed. His net worth, estimated at between $2 and $5 million over the years, only tells part of the story. What really matters is that his courage made him stronger than any image created in a studio. Today, Bain is proof that in K-pop and in life, truth can shine brighter than perfection. And when we share stories like his, we hope to create a space where everyone feels seen, heard, and inspired to live their true selves. In a world still grappling with silence, MRSHLL learned early on what it felt like to be afraid. He grew up straddling two cultures, carrying a voice that was meant to soar, but was hidden under the weight of judgment. But life always tests those who are destined to rise. And when he entered the brutal, image-driven world of K-pop, he made a choice that changed everything. He came out as gay, becoming the first male K-pop artist to do so openly. It wasn't a sensational headline, it was a declaration of freedom. From a boy who once hid his truth, he became a symbol of courage, standing strong in an industry where conformity is currency. And he's still going strong. Even without the massive machinery of mainstream K-pop, MRSHLL has forged a global path, traveling between the US and South Korea, releasing high-quality music that resonates with fans who see their own stories in him. Today, his net worth is estimated to be between $1 and $3 million, earned through music, performances, and brand collaborations. Proof that authenticity doesn't limit success, it expands it. His journey reminds us that beauty isn't just about a pretty face or a glamorous life, but about the courage to live authentically. And that's why he's considered one of Asia's most inspiring, openly LGBT stars. A reminder that one's truth can resonate far beyond the stage. Before we go any further, tell me, what country are you watching from? We create these stories to bring you something meaningful, fresh, and human. A place where we can all listen, reflect, and celebrate the voices that deserve to be heard. Holland's story didn't begin in the spotlight. It began with a boy standing in front of a mirror, wondering if the world would ever allow him to be both himself and the person he wanted to be. In South Korea, where the K-pop industry is flashy, powerful, and often deeply conservative, he dared to do what no male idol had ever done before: step into the spotlight as an openly gay artist. When Holland debuted in 2018 with Neverland, He didn't just release a love song, he created a sensation. The music video featured a same-sex kiss, tender, heartfelt, vulnerable, and it went viral within hours. Some praised him, some condemned him, and every major entertainment company quietly backed out. No contract, no backing, no safety net. Holland has only his truth and the courage to defend it. He chose the name Holland in honor of the Netherlands, the first country to legalize same-sex marriage. It's not a gimmick, it's a statement, a reminder that freedom exists, and he hopes to carry that freedom on his shoulders for every young person who feels invisible. Holland often says he wants LGBT youth to look at him and realize that there's nothing wrong with being yourself. Despite the hardships, he built his career step by step, slowly, fearlessly, until his net worth grew to nearly $1 million, not through privilege but through resilience. Each achievement is a testament to the power of refusing to hide. Today, Holland is a symbol of honesty in a world that often demands hiding. And as we continue to explore the lives of Asia's most talented and handsome LGBT celebrities, remember this: we're here to share stories that inspire, surprise, and bring us all closer together. In the Asian entertainment world, where image is everything, there was once a young, sharp actor with a charisma that could light up any room. Seok-cheon had looks, talent, and a growing fortune that many could only dream of. But in 2000, when fame was finally within reach, he chose truth over safety. With just one sentence, "I am gay," he rocked a country. Overnight, doors that had once opened for him slammed shut. Television erased him. Brands erased his name as if it had never existed. But Hong didn't collapse. He rebuilt. He entered Itaewon, Seoul's most competitive and expensive district, and turned a mishap into an empire. One restaurant became 2, then 3, then a string of luxury destinations where celebrities, tourists, and dreamers congregate. His entrepreneurial instincts were sharp, almost fearless, fueled by the quiet fire of someone who had lost everything. Through years of work in television, film, game shows, real estate investing, and building a brand based on resilience, his fortune grew into the tens of millions. Today, Seok-cheon is a symbol, not of notoriety, but of survival. What makes his story powerful is not just success or money. It is the courage of a man who looked at a world that rejected him and responded not with silence, but with excellence. He has proven that the truth can cost you everything in a moment, but it can return to you as a lifelong strength. And as we continue this journey together, we hope each story brings you something new, something inspiring, something that reminds us of the importance of these conversations. In the world of boldly living Asian male celebrities, few stories shine as brightly as Edison Fan's. A Taiwanese model and actor with perfect body lines, calm confidence, and a lavish lifestyle, Edison built his reputation on elegance long before he came out. When he finally stepped out and said, without hesitation, "Yes, I am gay," it was more than just a statement. It was a turning point. For him, for his fans, and for countless young people who had been waiting to see someone like him emerge without fear. Edison wasn't just handsome. He also carried a natural charisma that made global brands flock to him for advertising campaigns. His career spanned countries, and with an estimated net worth between $2 and $5 million, he proved that authenticity doesn't threaten success. It amplifies it. But what makes his journey truly compelling is not the money or the fame. It's the quiet strength behind his smile, the determination to use beauty as a bridge, not a shield. When Edison shared his truth, LGBT communities across Asia felt the ripples. Here was a man admired for his stature, his style, his success, and he chose honesty over perfection. That courage turned him into a symbol. not of rebellion, but of freedom. And as he continues to share pieces of his life, moments of joy, vulnerability, and pride, he invites us all to reflect on what it really means to live beautifully. And now, as we open the door to the next story, remember this: every voice, every journey adds color to the world we live in. Shinjiro Atae's story begins long before that memorable night in Tokyo. At just 14, he entered the world of J-pop, a glittering, shimmering universe where perfection is expected and personal truths are often hidden behind the spotlight. As his fame grew, so did his burdens. Millions regarded him as the handsome, charming idol of AAA, but few knew the silent battles he endured when the cameras stopped rolling. Over the years, Shinjiro built a career many can only dream of. Sold-out concerts, a global fan base, and a net worth of $6 million. His performance fees alone, up to $60,000 a show, reflected a man who had truly mastered his craft. But success can feel hollow when you can't live an honest life. That conflict shaped him, strengthened his voice, and fueled his desire to breathe, finally, without fear. Then came 2023. Under soft stage lights, in front of hundreds of adoring fans, Shinjiro paused. His hands trembled, his heart pounded, but his voice, calm, courageous, carried the truth he had kept hidden for most of his life. "I am gay." The room fell into absolute silence, then erupted into thunderous applause. In a country where LGBTQ issues remain deeply sensitive, his admission was not just personal, it was historic. The moment transformed him from a star into an icon. A handsome, accomplished Asian artist who chose honesty over comfort, courage over silence. His journey reminds us that being authentic is one of the richest forms of living. And as we continue to share stories like yours, we hope to create a space where everyone feels seen, inspired, and free to join the conversation. Amidst Asia's rising cultural tide, few figures shine as brightly as Kodo Nishimura. A Buddhist monk in a pure robe, yet an international makeup artist trusted behind the scenes at Miss Universe, he has taken a path no one expected. Kodo grew up surrounded by silence and color, temple bells and stage lights. For years he wondered whether embracing beauty meant betraying tradition, but instead of choosing a world, he allowed them to blend, proving that identity is richer when nothing sacred is left behind. When Kodo came out as gay, he didn't just reveal the truth. He broke down a wall. His courage gave thousands a breath of fresh air, a spark of hope, a way to imagine a life where authenticity and legacy can coexist. His voice, gentle yet unwavering, resonates across global shows, TED stages, and through the pages of This Monk Wears High Heels. With every speech, with every stroke of his brush, he reminds the world that faith is not fragile and freedom is not forbidden. His influence continues to grow as young people across Asia look to him for guidance. Kodo shows that strength can look like softness and resilience can sound like kindness. He proves that traditions survive, even flourish, thanks to those brave enough to live authentically, lighting the way for the next generation. Today, with an estimated net worth between $1 and $3 million, Kodo stands as living proof that success comes from truth, not stereotype. His journey is a beacon, steady, shining, unforgettable. And as we continue to celebrate Asia's proud LGBT icons, don't forget to subscribe. This space was built for stories that lift us, challenge us, and connect us. Stay with us, and together we build a community where every soul is seen, valued, and set free. Katsamonnat Namwirote's journey didn't start with fame or luxury. He grew up like everyone else, ordinary dreams, ordinary worries. But he carried an extraordinary fire within him. When he entered the Thai entertainment industry, especially the BL world, he walked straight into a storm of pressure and prejudice. People doubted, criticized, tried to define who he should be. But Earth chose a different answer. He chose honesty. With a gentle smile and quiet strength, he turned negativity into motivation. From an unknown BL actor, he gradually became one of Thailand's most beloved stars. He won over international fans not with drama, but with sincerity. His warmth made people feel safe. His simplicity made him unforgettable. Then came the moment that changed everything. Earth came out as gay, not in a dramatic confession, but with a gentle line that echoed around the world. I want you to know that I'm okay, and you deserve to be yourself too. That line touched the hearts of millions. That sincerity transformed him from an actor into an icon, a voice for a new generation, a generation that believes love is worth protecting and identity is worth fighting for. Today, Earth is one of the highest paid actors in BL entertainment, with an estimated income of $3,000 to $10,000 per episode, up to $30,000 per endorsement deal, with a net worth of $2 to $5 million. Yet he remains down to earth, living proof that wealth means nothing without honesty. Earth's story reminds us why we make these videos, to bring you new, meaningful, and inspiring journeys. To open a space where all of us, no matter who we are, can talk, connect, and celebrate courage in all its forms. Mew Suppasit Jongcheveevat didn't just step into the spotlight, he lit it up. In Asian entertainment, few journeys have been as captivating as his. A perfect blend of charm, talent, and ambition, Mew rose from a quiet dreamer in Thailand to a global sensation, first capturing hearts with his role as Tharn in Tharn Type, the series. But what makes his story unforgettable isn't just his fame, it's the courage behind it. As his music began to spread internationally, he proved he wasn't a star limited to one stage. His singles charted worldwide, his albums broke boundaries, and suddenly, the world realized Mew wasn't just performing, he was building an empire. As CEO of his own company, he has branched out into fashion, beauty, branding, and international projects. Every move he makes is a declaration of independence. His event fees have skyrocketed to the top in Thailand, from $15,000 to $80,000 per appearance, and overseas fan meetings often cost as much as $80,000 per show. Today, his net worth is estimated at between $8 and $10 million, a testament to his relentless drive and sharp vision. However, the most touching part of the story comes in 2024, when Mew publicly shares his love for actor Tul Pakorn and announces their engagement. It's not just a romantic moment. It's a statement of authenticity in an industry where many are still blind. His courage has sparked conversations across Asia, bringing comfort, pride, and reminding us that success shines brightest when lived authentically. Every story we share is meant to inspire, and Mew reminds us that greatness isn't measured by fame or fortune alone. It's about being true to yourself, living your life vibrantly and beautifully. Here, we create a space for meaningful stories and invite you to join the conversation. Porsch Apiwat is not famous for his impressive appearance or powerful name. He quietly entered the world of Thai entertainment, an unknown guy with sharp features, calm confidence, and a heart determined to live authentically. In an industry where image is everything, Porsch chose the truth. Long before fame came, he stood before his followers and said the words that many feared. I am gay. No drama, no hesitation, just a young man who refused to hide his true self. That sincerity became the driving force behind his popularity. Audiences didn't just notice his handsome appearance or his elegant style, they sensed the courage behind it. As an actor, BL model, and social media powerhouse, Porsch has never run after controversy. He's built his influence through dedication. Late nights honing his craft, early mornings shaping his brand, and a grounded, authentic presence in a world that often feels fake. His independence has become part of his legend. No powerful mentor, no corporate safety net, just instinct and charm. Over the years, his fashion partnerships have expanded, his audience has grown across Asia, and his estimated net worth has grown to $5 million. But more valuable than money is the message. A young gay man, steadfast in his truth, can rise without obscuring any part of himself. Porsche's journey reminds us that authenticity is not a weakness, it's a strength, a driving force. Proof that being authentic can open doors far beyond the world of fame. And as we move on to the next story, we continue to celebrate Asian men who dare to show up, dare to succeed, and dare to inspire. We are here to bring you new voices, new stories, and a space where we can all grow together. Fluke Natouch Siripongthon didn't rise to prominence in a wave of noise or scandal. His story flowed quietly, like a still stream of water gently reaching the shore. In the glamorous world of Asian entertainment, where beauty and wealth often come with pressure and pretense, Fluke chose a different path. He stepped into the light as who he truly was. A handsome, soft-spoken actor who courageously lived openly as a gay man, long before it was easy for other public figures to do so. His breakthrough in Until We Meet Again didn't just make him famous, it revealed the depth of an artist who could convey sincerity in every glance, every shaky breath. Fans around the world saw not just a star, but a young man who embodied a truth many were afraid to speak. And while others build empires on shock value, Fluke builds his on kindness, transparency, and a gentle strength that feels rare these days. Despite his estimated net worth of between $1 and $3 million, he has never flaunted his wealth. Instead, he uses his voice to advocate for equality, to prove that being LGBT is not a limitation, but a living testament to authenticity. His social media presence reflects that. Steady, warm, never chasing drama, always choosing maturity over noise. Fluke's life reminds us that gentleness can be powerful. Honesty can be luxurious, and success shines brighter when you own your whole self. His journey is not loud, yet it resonates deeply, precisely because it is real. And as we continue to explore the journeys of Asia's most handsome, successful, and openly LGBT stars, we invite you to follow along, because each story brings new meaning, new hope, and a space where we can all feel seen. Sappanyoo Panatkool is more than just a handsome Asian star. His story carries a personal weight. In a BL industry where fame can be loud and fleeting, has built his reputation on something much more powerful: sincerity. His warm presence, calm smile, and quiet confidence make fans feel like they're watching someone who isn't acting for the camera, but simply being his true self. And when he came out as gay, he did so fearlessly, choosing honesty over the safety of silence. What makes remarkable isn't just that he's handsome or successful. It's that he represents a kind of strength that grows from vulnerability. He speaks openly about equality, about being true to yourself, and fans across Asia see him as proof that kindness can still shine in an industry obsessed with perfection. At the heart of his journey is an almost cinematic love story. And Porsch were together for 17 years before the world celebrated them. They endured judgment, gossip, and the pressure of being an openly gay couple long before it was accepted. But through every challenge, they held on to each other, choosing one another again and again. When Thailand legalized same-sex marriage in 2025, they finally married, turning their long, quiet commitment into a historic moment. Their current lives, supported by Arm's estimated net worth of $3 million, reflect a soft kind of wealth, a beautiful home, meaningful work, and the freedom to live without hiding. And as we continue exploring the stories of more handsome, successful, and proudly LGBTQ+ Asian celebrities, we hope each chapter brings you fresh inspiration, a place where we can all listen, learn, and celebrate love in all its forms. Tul Pakorn's story began quietly, as a pause before a turning point. Born into a wealthy Thai family, he could have lived a comfortable life, but he chose his own path. After studying architecture at Chulalongkorn University, he pursued his passion for acting, entering the industry without relying on privilege. Little by little, Tul proved that talent and dedication are more important than the life you are born into. His rise to fame began with Bad Romance and Together With Me, where Asian audiences first noticed his striking combination of quiet strength and gentle charm. He was handsome, successful, and naturally elegant, living his quiet elegance with whispers instead of shouts. A man who earned his living, not by inheritance. With an estimated net worth of $2 million to $5 million and endorsement fees of up to $80,000, Tul has become the definition of modern Asian success. But what really sets him apart is the courage behind his calm demeanor. For nearly a decade, Tul and Mew built something rare, a friendship that slowly, steadily turned into love. They held on to it, protecting it from the noise, until 2024, when they finally came out and told the world the truth, and the world embraced them. Their story has become a symbol of timing, honesty, dedication, and choosing love, even when the spotlight is bright. Tul's journey reminds us that being rich or beautiful isn't the real title. Authenticity, choosing to live honestly, is what really matters. So, how do you feel about the stories we shared today? Leave your thoughts below. We are here to bring meaningful conversations, new perspectives, and inspiration that remind us that we are all connected. Let's keep talking. Let's keep growing together. Both Nattapong and Puttipong didn't start with fame or flashing cameras. His journey began in the quiet halls of Chulalongkorn University, where discipline and countless late-night study sessions shaped him into a top dentist. Yet, he refused to be defined by just one path. With his calm charm, sharp looks, and natural confidence, both stepped into modeling and acting, proving he could blend precision and creativity with effortless success. But what really set him apart wasn't fame or fortune, it was honesty. At a time when many public figures in Asia still hid their truth, both chose to live openly as a proud member of the LGBT community. His 12-year love story, once considered a symbol of unwavering devotion, has made millions believe in the power of loyalty. And even when rumors, pressure, and public expectations surround him, he maintains the calm, steady composure of someone who knows himself well. With an estimated net worth of $3 million, a thriving dental practice, lavish travels, and the lifestyle of a modern Asian success icon, both could easily have been untouchable. Instead, he is relatable, truly relatable. He is admired not for his extravagance, but for his underlying simplicity, his sincerity, his kindness, and the way he treats people with such gentle respect. His story reminds us that being rich or handsome is not the real achievement. True victory is choosing authenticity in a world that often punishes it. And as we uncover more stories like this, we hope this space becomes a place where people feel inspired, connected, and reminded that being true to yourself is the highest form of success. In the heart of modern Thai entertainment, a name rises with a bold, beautiful human energy. Niti Chaichitathorn, better known to millions as Pompam. Before his fame, celebrity, and global following, he was a young man at Chulalongkorn University who dared to dream bigger than the world expected. Today, he is one of Asia's most influential openly gay hosts, a symbol of charm, intelligence, and unabashed authenticity. Pompam didn't just appear on television, he changed television. With Toi Tu Tai and Talk with Toi, he created spaces where LGBTQ stories are not just whispered, but celebrated, where humor meets honesty, where every guest feels safe sharing the truths that define them. His wit made audiences laugh, but his courage kept them coming. And in 2017, that courage was recognized internationally when he won the Asian Television Award for Best Entertainment Presenter. Behind that charisma is a man who has built $12 million empire through relentless work, hosting, acting, producing, and collaborating with brands willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars for each appearance. Today, his estimated net worth hovers around $12 million. But it is his influence, not his income, that has left the deepest mark. In a region where coming out can still feel like walking into a storm, Pompam has chosen to stand firm. He has proven that being handsome, successful, and openly gay is not a contradiction. It is a story worth celebrating. And as we continue our journey into the lives of Asia's most inspiring LGBTQ+ stars, his story reminds us that representation is more than just presence. It is hope in the making. Korawit Boonsri may not be a Hollywood blockbuster, but he is a face that countless early Thai BL fans instantly recognize. He began his journey quietly, taking only small supporting roles, but each performance exuded a sparkle, a natural charm, a smile that lingered in the memory. It wasn't flashy, it was genuine. What made Gun remarkable wasn't just his youthful, approachable beauty or the undeniable elegance that came with a disciplined, down-to-earth life. It was the openness of who he was, a man unafraid to live and love honestly in a world that often demands conformity. His sincerity resonated deeply, inspiring young fans everywhere who were navigating identity, art, and self-expression. Gun's story was not one of overnight fame. It's a story of perseverance, of building a career with patience and integrity, of earning trust and admiration, not through scandal or flashy gestures, but through sincerity. Behind the gentle smile lies a soul devoted to his craft, a heart for positivity, and a life quietly growing. A fortune estimated at between $800,000 and $1 million. Every interaction with fans, every public appearance, every chosen role is a lesson in authenticity and resilience. Gun invites us to witness not just a talented actor, but a person fully embracing himself. In a world hungry for icons, he quietly became one. Not through impressive performances, but through his courage, warmth, and the enduring power of being himself, unapologetically and beautifully. In the heart of Khon Kaen, a city far from Thailand's glitzy entertainment hubs, Plustor Pronpiphat Pattanasettano quietly embarked on a journey few could have predicted. His first steps weren't on the red carpet. They were behind a microphone, hosting a show for teenagers, bringing laughter, warmth, and undeniable charisma to every corner he touched. But Plustor had bigger dreams, and he pursued them with relentless determination. From humble supporting roles in the U-Prince series to more authoritative characters, he proved that talent, combined with perseverance, can make the impossible happen. His story, however, isn't measured solely in fame or fortune. Plustor's courage in coming out as LGBTQ+ has added a new dimension to his journey, transforming him from a star into a symbol of authenticity and of hope. Each chapter of his life tells a different story, lessons in resilience, the power of self-belief, and the beauty of being unafraid to be yourself. With an estimated net worth of $800,000 to $1 million from films, events, and endorsements, the numbers speak to success. But his real impact lies in the inspiration he inspires, the conversations he sparks, and the hearts he touches. Plustor's life invites us to celebrate individuality, embrace ambition, and witness how humble beginnings, when combined with courage and creativity, can shine brighter than any spotlight. It's a story of transformation, of purpose, and of leaving a legacy that transcends fame. A story that encourages all who follow to believe, to dream, and to be true to themselves, no matter their background. If today's stories touched something in you, don't let them stop here. Share this video so someone out there, someone who might be struggling, searching, or hiding, can feel a little less alone. Every voice we highlight is a reminder that truth has power, courage